Hey friends, what's up? Welcome to the Bear Den. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. I am not, but such is life, right? Anyway, so this is all I feel like showing of my face today, so that's what we're going to work with. Today is May 29th. Today is Moose's birthday, so if you know my dad, wish him a happy birthday. He is 61 today. So that's what's going on. He was at work as far as I knew, so I will see him another day. Hello, Jamari. How are we doing? Hope you're well. Today is National Paperclip Day, National 529 Day, which is a college program that you can start and save money for your kids. Think you can start it with just their social security number and name, and you can do it in honor of other children too. I think most of my nieces and nephews have one. I don't know if that money is transferable for other things like life expenses, so I would do your research on that, but today is a day where they celebrate that. And this is also National Coca Bean Day. I've never had coca bean, so I think it's a chicken and wine dish. Wouldn't swear to it, but I'm just gonna kind of hang out here and talk to whoever pops in. So don't know if I'm gonna play music or not. I probably will eventually because gotta do something entertaining, right? So I will be right back. So hang with me. I'm gonna go ahead and share out the live real quick. Copy link. Oops, sorry about that. Okay, now I gotta screw with that again. Give me just 1 second to get chat back because it disappeared on me. Anyway, so here we are now. Welcome into everybody just joining us at the Bear Den. It is Friday, May 29th already. Can you guys believe it? This year is going by so fast. Hello, Slug. How you doing? Hello, Zosie. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. It's a pretty decent day here in Western New York. I'm not sure what the exact temperature is, but it's in like the high 70s, so it's pretty awesome. Doing good. Doing good. Well, as good as it gets anyway, right? Oh, Zosie, that's sweet of you. Thank you. My rhododendron's still in bloom, guys. Not sure if you can... Nope, the light's funky. Anyway, it's right over my shoulder in that window. It's pink. Kind of lavendery pink. Not sure where the cat's roaming about today, but she'll probably make an appearance. Oh, thank you, Slugs. Oh, Slugshot Rebel is your name. Okay. Sorry, a little slow on the upkeep. I believe I got this from Women Within. That's where I get all of my shirts, mostly. I did order a 4th of July shirt from Catherine's today, so hopefully that comes by then and I like it. That's the plan. 250th birthday for America this year. I know there's a special word for that, but I don't offhand know it. I want to say sesquicentennial, but I'm ignorant of that, so. But just another Friday. I'm bored as heck, so I thought I'd get on for a few minutes and hang out and chat with whoever wanted to talk. If anyone did, otherwise, I was going to try and be entertaining and amusing for as long as I could. So we'll see how that all works out. Let's see. What did I already talk about? Paper clips. Today is paperclip day. I should throw up a poll or a question. I always forget to do that. I don't know. That is so random. Oh well. That's the best I can think of right this minute, so hopefully I'll come up with something more creative if I come back on tonight, but that's about where I'm at right now. I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of no's to that one. I know a lot of people are ending school this week in my country, especially in the southern states. Up here in New York, we go to school, or the kids go to school from September around Labor Day, which is usually the first Monday in September, through the end of June. But what stunk is a lot of my friends who lived in North Carolina would go back to school 2 weeks to 3 weeks before I went. So even though I was still off for the summer, a lot of them had to go to school. And I would spend my summer in North Carolina usually. Which has nothing to do with anything, but I'm just talking to talk. I hope you've all had good meals today. This summer I actually have to have a lot of different medical testing done. So I'm afraid it's not going to be as fun as I would like, but I usually go for a lot of drives at night and stuff. And so it happens, Bradley. I'm not the most petite of ladies, if you will, so that's all right. I do have rather broad shoulders, as people have always pointed out, so it is what it is. But no, I'm a cis woman. Oh, that's fine. Whatever you gotta do. I really do like this new zero sugar variety of soda. Kind of isn't as, I don't know how to explain it. It's not as like chemical tasting as the diets are. But I really should drink more water, but I can only get about a half gallon of water down a day. And so I drink what I feel like and do what you do, right? It's Friday night. It's Friday, I'm in love. Oh, no, that's Saturday in the park. My bad. Oh, thank you, Slugshot. Appreciate it. Yep, I don't do too much by the way of skincare, makeup, all that jazz. I've just always done soap and water. Maybe I'd look different and better if I did a little more, but soap, water, body wash, what have you. Used to use Noxzema when I was little and the OxyClean. St. Ives apricot scrub. But I don't think I look dreadful for my age. I'm 43, so had a good long run with the skin and body I have, however awful we're in right now, but is what it is. Never know what the day will bring. Sorry, I'm kind of fidgety today. Let's see. What do I have going on? Absolutely nothing. I should really grab one of the games from under my TV. I have a couple that you don't need, like, you can play with people online. Like, there's an 80s and 90s trivia one and stuff. Maybe I'll do that next time. I love trivia. I'm not bad at it. I used to like to play Trivial Pursuit with my family. I have a really good memory, though, so if I hear something once, it usually sticks with me, which is lucky in games like trivia because I absolutely forgot to put Do Not Disturb on, so you're going to hear some notifications. I'm sorry about that. But, my neck is so swollen. I'm going to have surgery, and I have a lot of, like, swelling through here, especially everyone's like, you have double chins. Yeah, well, bite me. At least my head's still staying up and hasn't rolled off, so we're doing pretty good on that respect. Sooner or later, opinions of everyone around you just don't matter anymore. Because it's like, oh no, Sauna Babe X23 doesn't like me and thinks I'm fat and a whale. Hello, Lil Yummy, how are you? You're hungry. Well, I'm sorry, honey, you missed dinner, and it wasn't anything fabulous. Come around maybe Sunday evening. Well, I have stuff to make lasagna and garlic bread, and not my noodles from scratch and sauce. Let me rephrase. I know a lot of people make noodles and sauce from scratch, and blessings to them. I know how to. It's not that I never learned, it's just that, sometimes the shortcuts are okay. And Eyeball Kid, you should stay on my live stream. How about that? Ugh. I'm not eating the whole pan myself. I do have a family I feed, but thank you. Hello, Pusta Bloom. How are you? Glad to see ya. Hello, Jeffs. How you doing? I I haven't seen you in a little bit, but I haven't been here in a little bit, so good evening to all my UK friends, UK, Scotland. I know it's a little later for you guys there, probably 10 o'clock. So thank you for spending part of your day with me. Oh, Friday nights. I feel like I should be doing something a little more exciting, but oh my. Oh, it's later than I thought it was here then. But just another day. Oh, so it's Saturday over in the... I gotta look that up again. Because I know Scotland is separate from England, is separate from Wales, and I don't remember if that's all under the umbrella of the UK or if that's all Great Britain. And I always say it wrong, so... Your body is a wonderland. So everyone, what are we doing tonight or over the weekend? Tell me everything, I want to know. I hope you're all having good fun, spending some time with your friends and family. I'm not sure what I'm doing. Probably cleaning the house. I do have laundry I should be putting away. Laundry. I don't know. Maybe I'll go for a car ride. Maybe I'll live stream a little later. Hard to say. Gardening is a lot of fun. Oh my good Lord. Someone pour me up a double shot of whiskey. They know me and Jack Daniels got a history. Why I'm singing Tipsy, I don't know, but... I imagine I will spend a fabulous evening messing around with my character AI app and writing random stories and... and sneezing into my arm, apparently. Pop-Pops, hello! I am so glad to see you. How have you been? I know it's been a minute since I have been online and made my presence known, but I am so glad to see you. I hope you've been winning big. I have played absolutely nothing at the casino or lottery lately, but that's all right. I've been selling a lot of stuff on Facebook Marketplace and trying to stash some money away, so we will see what there is to see on how that goes. Oh, well, you have fun on your cruise. That'll be neat. Oh, good. I hope you have a swell time. Hello, round-headed gold. I don't know if I'm part of round-headed humanity, but hey, I definitely have a shaped head of some sort, so... I will be so happy when I'm done with the wild cherry. My grocery store does not have a fabulous selection of bottled soda. Hello, Alitria. I hope I said that right. I'm sorry if I didn't. I hope you're all having a good day and about to have some fun this weekend or tonight, whatever may come. Oh, I was having a time with my brain today. My mom had come over and I was helping her order some items from a catalog. And so she was reading me numbers, and I had medicine brain so bad that I just was having a time putting the numbers that she was saying into the phone to order the items. It was a thing. Now, back when I worked, I had to, I could do that no problem. And like the field I worked in was mental health, so I had to remember or, type while people were talking all the time. And so it just reminded me of how much things have come off the rails for me since then. But I do have a couple medical tests coming up in the next probably 6 weeks. I do have to have an MRI under anesthesia, which is going to be nasty, of my head and neck. I have already had a 2-hour one before that, and a myelogram, and a whole bunch of other stuff. And so now we're going to do that and an EMG. We're still trying to see if my spinal cord is compressed in my neck, which would explain some of my neuro symptoms, which are really, really affecting me. And so we've been doing PT to keep everything moving. The knee shots have been working pretty good. I'm able to walk better than I was, so that's awesome. And so that is where we are at with that. Well, guys, if it's okay, I'd rather not do religion or politics in here. I'd rather keep the topics neutral, because with religion and politics, somebody always gets their feelings hurt or upset. So I'd just rather not do either, if that's okay. But any and all walks of life are always welcome at the Bear Den, whatever you believe or don't believe. That's your personal business. And, we try to love and respect everybody here. So, but, that's just my personal preference. Other creators are more interested in those topics. So if that's something that's important to you, I certainly implore you to seek out like-minded people. But I've always one of the things I appreciated about some of the world history classes I took up here is, and I live in New York, so they try to broaden your perceptions on everything. Like when you did world history, you learned about different world religions. So that was a really unique thing. And I liked that they taught a little bit about every religion almost. I mean, there's certain, and if they didn't have the information, they gave you places where you could go and learn more on your own. So I enjoyed that opportunity. And throughout my adulthood and life, I've always tried to learn from every person I ever met, even if they're completely different from me and thought things differently. So, but I think humanity itself is inherently flawed, and we all could do better. Every religion, every person. Myself included. I'm not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. I oftentimes don't handle confrontation very well. I always think of the right things to say 3 days after the discussion's over, so that's my tragic flaw. If we were dissecting the Bear Den like a Shakespearean play. But I have the question of the day, do you like office supplies today? Because today is National Paperclip Day. And so I always try to put my question or the question relating to whatever national day it is. And so that is what it is today. The USA comes up with some funny national day. That's exactly right, Pop Pup. Oh, Manic Shaw, I love how you had the little paperclip icons. That's so cool. I don't know how to do all the icons and stuff. Um, if it's not like a regular emoji, I don't know how to find it. But paperclips kind of bring me back to one of my favorite things, which every Christmas Eve I watch Christmas Eve on Sesame Street, and I have since I was little, and I will continue to do so until I die. And the story is from 1973, if any of you have ever seen it. Oh, wow, Pop Pops, that's cool. I do not know what national day my birthday is. I'm going to have to look that up. But relating to Christmas Eve on Sesame Street and the paperclips, Bert, the character, had a paperclip collection, and Ernie had a rubber duck. And Bert traded his paperclip collection for a soap dish for Ernie's rubber duck, and Ernie traded his rubber duck for a cigar box for Bert's paperclip collection at the general store down there. And then Mr. Hooper ended up giving both of the boys their gifts back. And you can watch it for free on YouTube if you've never seen it. It's a cute little thing. But I'm pretty sure it's for free on YouTube. I'm almost positive that's how I watch it every year. But I just always thought that was a cute little story. And every time I see a paperclip, I think about that. I also think about my dad, whose birthday it is today, because my father is known for Post-it notes and paper clips. For a while as a young adult, I still got mail at my parents' house. And so Dad would put us each a pile with our name on a Post-it and then paper clips on the mail. And when he and my mom do their bills, because they still do a lot with paper, my dad will paperclip the bill to the envelope and, write a Post-it on it to where it's supposed to go. And so in my parents' cup holder in their car, there's a pile of paper clips. So it's just fitting that my dad's birthday is today on National Paperclip Day, because it's one of his favorite things. Everybody kind of busts his chops about that. And so it's a funny thing. But I actually had pizza for lunch today. Our local gas station, Crosby's, has pizza, and my mom got she and I a couple slices and stopped over and had a slice with me on her way to do the errands for the day. So that was nice. Shout out V. And otherwise, it's just been a pretty quiet day here. Not doing too much this evening. I got to do a few more minutes of PT on my stupid exercycle thing that I hate. I relisted all of my things on Facebook Marketplace. I don't have any available for shipping right now, just local pickup. Can you come live with me for 3 months, please? Oh, Andrew. You don't want to live here. It's against my park rules to have anybody here that hasn't gone through the vetting process. So you'd have to apply through the park to see if that was okay first. And Not only that, I don't really allow strangers in my home. As much as I would love the cash, because I sure could use it, I'm afraid that's okay. But, yep, I am doing my best in a really set of crappy circumstances. You look like my sister's twin brother's half son, who happens to be my mother in law's very common law sibling. Thank you, Arain Mio, but I am probably not. Hello, VM. I'm doing good. I hope you're doing well. I haven't been on in a while, so hope I haven't missed anything too much. Well, Andrew, I'm not taking boarders at this time. Oh, you're from Manchester? That's nice. I do have a lot of friends over in the UK and Scotland. I'm afraid so, but I hope it works out for you and you find somebody over there that can help you. Girl, I love just walked around the corner. Oh, my hair is just herring today. Oh, if you have to ask your mom, honey, you are far too young to come to America. You don't want to come here. Hello, Abdullah. Some things you can't really put a price on. That would be nice, but that's okay. Honey, if you have 6K, you can find your own place to live over there. Well, that's unfortunate, VM, but I can kind of... I wouldn't make that same choice, but I know some people feel very passionately about vaccinations and such, and I'm not sure where I'm at on that, because part of me does think that's private medical information, and I don't know. That's one I really have a hard time with, because I just don't know where I'm at on that one. I know some people have, religious observances and such that make it to where they don't want to get vaccinated. And I know a lot of people felt very strongly about the COVID vaccine, and I got my first 2 rounds, and I actually got pretty sick from it. And so when it came time to get a third, I put it off because I didn't want to go through it. But I think people should honestly do whatever they think is right, but also at the same time, herd immunity is a thing, and certain illnesses are better eradicated with the vaccines. So what do you do? But I I don't think I would give up an opportunity for that. Hello, Anna. Or Anne, excuse me. How are you today? But I definitely, I don't know. Because at one point during COVID, it was get vaccine or lose your job for me. And at that time, it was for me, I needed my job more. And I live in such an area that opportunities are not as great. Andrew. But also at the same time, I can see where, because some people, it was important enough to them to say, no, I'm not doing it. And I think that was the correct choice for them too. So it's very hard. That's one of those where I really am riding on the fence about. Um, and for me personally, I choose my vaccines on a case by case basis and I go from there. And I do what I think's right. If I have questions, I look stuff up, but I am absolutely convinced that almost every time I have gotten the flu shot, I have gotten sick anyways. But because I think, and some people are allergic to shot components, and so that's a factor as well. Interesting. I kind of feel the office supplies were going to get a little bit of hate today. With it being so close to the end of school and early summer. More for me. Oh dear. Tomorrow's already Saturday. How much is a can of Coke where I live? I believe it is about $1.50 now. So hey, how am I? Can I put you in timeout for a minute? Why, sure, honey. I don't know why I did that, but okay. If you want to be put in timeout for a minute, I'm happy to put you in timeout for a minute. $1, 1.69 pounds here. Yes, but gasoline at the moment would be $2.35 per liter. So is that 1 liter or 2? 64 ounces is 2 liters, Mary. I messed that up. Well, I can't divide it lower than that. Petrol is very expensive here, Andrew. Long story short. Yes, I believe so. I live in one of the most expensive states in the Union, in the United States. So you might want to talk to some of your friends in the southern or in the Midwest United States because their cost of living is a little better than mine. I live in one of the most democratic and most expensive states, neither of which I think are particularly excellent qualities to have. Oh, and the most heavily taxed. Forgot about that. Devsney, you would like a life lesson. Okay. Do not give anyone your social security number if you are in America, and do not give anyone access to your bank account. That includes spouses. And keep $100 and a change of regular clothes and a change of work clothes in a safe location at all times. Oh, yes, I am absolutely positive about that. Also, take care of your health. Invest in your health first. And if you are ill at any point, do not leave it to languish and get yourself a desk job. Do not spend the years beating the hell out of your body because you only get one. But don't necessarily go to college either, because in America it's a ripoff. That's all. That's all I know. You're going to get reborn or get a reborn. There are these dolls called reborns that look like real babies, and they are about $300. And during my time as a peer advocate at a respite house for mentally ill people, a lot of women who had trauma had these dolls. And they were very expensive. Oh, get reborn multiple times. Ha ha ha, like Quagmire. Good one. Got it. Oh, well, some of the schools have similar programs like that. I think they made us carry around an egg or something. I do not know because I do not have babies. No problem, Mr. 10 Peanut. Peanut. Excuse me, let me try again. Mr. 10%. Glad you stuck around and came back. Wow, I'm having a day. Hello, Elijah. I will ponder that very seriously. I'm doing okay, Mr. 10%. I hope you are. It's another very interesting day. Absolutely, Andrew. Absolutely. However, guys, I really would rather we not discuss religion or politics in here, because I want this to be a welcoming place for everybody. Glad you're okay. Why did you want me to time you out, just out of curiosity? I am from Western New York in the United States. On the total opposite side of New York from New York City. The town I live in, or, well, the town I live near, the next biggest one, is where Lucille Ball was from. now I'm giggly. And where the band The 10,000 Maniacs is from. I wonder. Just sit right back and hear it too. Any spare vans near me? I can't say there are. I have not looked recently. I have a car I don't use so very much, so 8, 2, look, 2. Born in a bourbon. No, that's okay, Andrew. I see your picture by your name. You got a big green letter A. What more could I need? No, that's okay. Thank you, though. I'm sure you look just fine. Huh. No viewers. Well, that's sad. Ah, Quick Quest. That's awful. That's okay. It's much better over here anyway. Oh, no face? That's okay, Andrew. Aw, that's very nice of you, Quick Quest. Thank you much. Your friends are texting for you? Well, that's good to have friends that'll help you in your time of need. Some of them have talked to text. Andrew, that's sad. Don't be sad. They're kind of hazel, a little closer to green, I guess. Really depends on what color I'm wearing. They really look green when I wear brown, and they look brown when I wear green. Nice to meet you, Tata. Oh, nice to meet you too, Mr. 10%. You come back and visit us anytime you like. Oh, thank you. That's kind of you. I was very fortunate in the eye department and the hair department. But I also have decent nails too, but I've had to work at those a little longer. I understand what it's like to not be able to use your legs, Andrew, or, well, I still have them, but sometimes they don't work so good for me. And it's definitely, well, hey, you're fortunate with that, bud. If you gotta have it, you might as well have it go all out, right? I hope it's very comfortable for you if that's what you have. Nas Fields. Uh-oh. I hope you wear your helmet when you got your NOS going. I just have a push one that I can push myself. I don't have to use it all the time, thank God. But if I have to do long trips, then I do. But we're working with it. I keep being optimistic that one day things are going to get better, but it's been nearly 2 years, so I think we got what we got, and we're just going to roll with it, and whatever happens, happens. I think it would be neat to have a hydraulic wheelchair, though, and like play jump up or jump around and then just have it go jump up, and get down. If I gotta. Well, you do that. I never turn down anybody's offer to pray for me. I need all the help I can get. Jump up, and get down. Ooh. Oh, it's a tough time in the old town tonight. Huh. I just heard a fire truck horn, which is odd because I'm a little ways. Well, I am kind of near the fire station, but not really. It's a mile the other direction. And it sounded like it was coming from that way. But the house is that way. I am talking about everything and nothing makes sense, but oh goodness. I hope I'm entertaining somebody at any rate, however it is. I might go live on Facebook. Maybe. I haven't seen my friends in a while, and maybe some of them want to see my face. I don't know. Hey, mama, don't wanna do just a kiss before I leave. We're almost done with our last wild cherry Pepsi, 0 sugar. Well, Philosophia unveiled office supplies are like pens, pencils, staplers, paper clips, which today is National Paperclip Day, and that's why I picked that question. Post-it notes, typewriters, computers, I don't know, just random things. I don't think they're free. I think there's always a cost. I wish they were. But no, I'm not doing any giveaway today, unfortunately. I wish I were. Maybe someday. Oh, Calliope's here. Hi, baby. And she's gone. Excuse me. I do like them sometimes. My favorite office supply, if I can find one, PCOD. If that is the new version of PCOS, I think it's a possibility. I was diagnosed with it when I was younger, but I don't know. Anyway, this is the Bic round stick pen, and this is my favorite. Well, um, I did see a small parade for Memorial Day. Other than that, I didn't really do too much. That was the only way I honored the day. Um, but um, I'm not for sure if I do anymore. Um, but if you think you do, you should definitely talk to your doctor. Oh, hiking is one of the things I miss the most. Hello, Jelly. How are you? I've been really good. I hope you've been well. It's been a minute since I've seen you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yep, it's been a time. Apollo, I actually do work out. Thank you. And it's really kind of trashy to talk to people about things like that, especially when nobody asked your opinion in the first place. And you don't know my whole story, having just come here for the first time today. So, eh. But to answer your question, yes, indeed, I do work out. Jelly, my husband and I are not living together right now. Um, my day is going quite okay. Uh, the health things are really doing what they do, but yep. So we got some tests coming up in June, and then we're doing some. We're going to see what the surgical next step is, and so on and so forth. Well, even so, that's one very small part of a very big puzzle. And there's many factors that go into things, such as injuries and inability to move. So while some solutions do work for some people, some don't work for everybody, and every situation's different. Hello, Andrew. How are you today? Leo, I've seen Caesar quite a few times. Are you really, though, Apollo? Because you could have really just not started that whole line of questioning to begin with. How's your health? What are you doing to work on your situation? Are you perfectly thin? What did you eat today? Did you exercise, Apollo? Why did you pick that profile picture? Well, if you just graduated as a medical student, you would know that you should not be giving out medical advice on the internet because you open yourself up to liability issues. So, congratulations on your graduation. And nope, no steroids, no pain medicine. Just the grace of God and my good nature. Nope, he reincarnated in me, and I have his perfectly luscious locks. I'm actually a cis woman, but thank you very much. Well, you did offend me, so there's that. I didn't come seeking you and say, Apollo, what do you think I should do about my situation? Now, did I? So you inserted yourself into my live stream being a complete douchebag. Why is Bro's name his address? I didn't even realize that. Apollo, you can scroll on now because I don't think anybody really wants you here. I know I don't. Well, if you want to chat in this room, you will read the room and follow the fact that nobody wanted to talk about the topic you were discussing. I tell you what, if you want to follow 150, you guys can go be together in hell for all I care. I will stay here with my one person and be perfectly content with that. Thank you so much. Leo, how are you? It's nice to see you. And now I remember why I hate it here. But that's fine. uh, just another day. Oh, Lord. I don't know, I was just trying to stay awake. It's just probably the same few people with multiple accounts. And it's because it's summer and the kids are out of school, so now they have to come on here and do what they do. Always the ones with no profile picture. You didn't hurt me. I just think it's funny. Not living with me. Same town, but not living with me. You and me. And the you want is YOU apostrophe RE. That's the contraction for you are. That's okay. Hello, Vitaly. How are you? I look homeless. Right there, roof. Right over there, windows. Four walls. Not homeless, babes. Hello, Denise. How are you? Ah, that's a good one. Isaac Newton. I haven't heard that one. Haven't heard that one either. You're coming up with new material, Isaac. Good for you. Ah, Huck Duck. I don't know. I think Isaac's got you beat on that. Sorry, life isn't bad. Hanging in. How's you? How's you? How are you doing? How's you? Yep, we're doing great, Leo. Don't mind us. uh, but yeah, everything's everything. Hello, Nike. How are you? A Nike chakra. Something like that. Oh, I'm sorry. Uneket. Forgive me. I hear you, Leo. I definitely having to adjust to my new level of ability has been really hard. I try. I usually am not terribly unsweet, but I do I do get offended sometimes when people advise me and I don't ask for their advice. Or it's like, wow, your house is ugly. You're ugly. You're fat. Never came on here marketing myself as a beauty queen. Just a woman trying to pass some time by. Thing is, like, if I don't like somebody or I don't like what their content is, I just whoosh and then they're gone. And I don't stop and say, hey, I don't like your content. I don't like how you look. Blah, 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 blah. Not what I do. But you can't go through life expecting you out of everybody else either. So I really should probably get out of the house soon. Good night, Not AI. Have a good day, evening, whatever it may be for you, darling. How'd you mess up, Carrie? Oh. That's okay, it happens. Everything is everything. How have you been, Carrie? What's new? Oh, that's tough, Leo. I have had to cut down on soda some, and it's hard. Glad you're doing well, Carrie. Hello, Brooke. Hello, James. Um, it's one of those seasons in life where things are just what they are. But we're hanging in. Glad to see you all on this Friday evening here in the United States. Saturday morning for my friends over in Europe. Saturday afternoon for my friends in India. Ow! This is Mary breaking her feet. So as we know, it was time to move the table. Oh, that'll be very nice, Carrie. I'm sure you'll have a good day. And just so we're clear, I am not in bed. This is not a sleep stream. I am just sitting in my dark living room. Because my trigeminal neuralgia is acting up really bad and it's hurting my eyes and face. But I really do have quite a few medical things. A bottle of water. Sorry to disappoint you, Newman. Oh, goodness. I do love my Great Britain, folks. If you're in Great Britain, please follow my friend, the Bald Icon's channel, Bald Icon Paranormal Investigations, and his regular channel. I watched Harry Potter with a bottle of water and a monster. Very good. Everything is everything. I quite frankly do not know what I am doing on here right now. Well, Newman, this was a craft channel at one point, but the craft channel can't use her hand, so dominant hand anyway. So right now this is me talking about life. I usually play music, but I wanted to get my watch hours up a little, so I didn't play music on this stream, but Other than that, this is just me talking to you until I'm able to do the interesting things again. But thank you for asking. I have no idea what this channel's about. I honestly started going live on a whim for no good reason. Just to have something to do. Everything is everything. Just listen. I don't know why I'm so fascinated with random stuff right now. But I usually am a little more interesting than this, but this is just kind of me being here, killing time, watching the grass grow. But sometimes you're only as topically motivated as your chat is. And that's okay too. You just buffered me, you jerk. I hate it when it does that. Because I like to know how long I've been on, because it tells you in the upper corner, but then because I was shooting for a certain number and then I was going to get off. But anyways, guys, I think I'm going to go for now, but thank you all for dropping by the Bear Den, and I will see you all again real soon. Me too, Carrie. Talk to you later, guys. Bye.